Good morning. Today we are correcting PO50. It is our last objective in this unit. So after this we're going to be doing a review. Remember that the practice test will be Monday, real test Tuesday. Tomorrow, Friday, will be a retake day, new Khan Academy assignments, working on packet number 8. So we did our first page on graphing our function table. We did that first page together. Let's look at our second page and see how we did. Actually, with that first page, my video yesterday, we did the first two together, and then in class we worked on those second two. So let's just go over those real quick. So our slope of this after we graphed it, we saw it was 2 over 2, which was 1 over 1. So there were lots of spots along the line. If we went up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, spots like -1, -4, or 4, 1. There's different points along the line. It had to be one that we had not already written. For the last one, again, we had a slope of 1 over 1. They're not always going to be so easy. Going up and over, finding a point that wasn't already listed, we could have done 1, -3. We could have done 3, 1. There are different points that would work on it. Sorry, that should have been 3, -1, not 3, 1. 3, -1. So different points worked. I walked around and talked with people about finding those points, so I think we know this page pretty good. Let's look at our second page. Again, we had to list our ordered pairs. So we had -2, -4, 0, 0, 2, 4, 3, 6. We had to graph it and draw our line, so your graph should look like this. We had to find the slope so we could find an ordered pair that's not listed. Our slope was 2 over 1. And as I'm graphing it, I can see -1, -2 is on the line. I can see 1, 2 is on the line. So it's not that those are the only ones that work, but it has to make sure that it follows that same slope. For that second one, we had -3, 6, -1, 2, 0, 0, 2, -4. Your graph should look like this, going down. It is a negative slope because it's going down. And it's -2, we went down 2, and over 1. So going down 2 over 1, we could have gotten to 1, -2, -2, 4. Is there any other point that somebody put that I don't have written down? Any questions on either of these top two? All right, our next two, we have -4, 2, -2, 0, 0, 2, 1, and 6, 3. Your graph should look like this. Our slope, when we find it, we go up 1 and over 2, so it's 1 over 2. So if I go to this point and I go up 1 over 2, I come to -2, -1. If I was at this point, I went up 1 and over 2, I would be at 4, 2. Is there any other point that somebody put? And our last one, we have our ordered pairs of -2, -3, 0, 1, 1, 3, 2, 5. Our graph should look like this. Finding our slope, we go up 2 over 1. So if I come down here, I go up 2 over 1. I come to -1, -1. All the other ones that are on this graph were on the line. We could have gone down this way and gotten -3, -5. We could have come up this way and gotten 3, 7. Is there any point that somebody has listed You want to check to see if it works. All right. If at home you're not sure about your points, make sure you come and check with me, and we can see if you're using that slope correctly. Now it's our time for review. Multiplying fractions, you go straight across, so it's 5/12. This one, we multiply straight across. We got 14 over 54. We can simplify that down to 7 over 27. Here we multiplied across. We got 21 over 4. We could turn that into the mixed number of 5 1/4. Either one would work. This one we multiplied across, and we got 45 over 2. We could turn it into the mixed number of 22 1/2. Down here dividing, remember we flip to multiplying and flip to our reciprocal. Then multiply across. We got 6 over 24, simplified down to 1 over 4. Here we had 33/5, or you could turn it into a mixed number of 6 3/5. Here we had 9/40. Here we had 50 over 8, which we simplified down to 25 over 4, or the mixed number of 6 1/4. Any questions on those? All right, if you're watching at home, I hope you're well, and I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful day.